go. Easy. You can bring it up next time. Simon, get ready.
Oh, no, sorry. That's fine, bro. No.
Sienna, take it! Sienna! Sienna! Sienna, take it! Elisa, leave! Elisa, leave! Leave it! Sienna, take...
Hello. Good, how are you? Still playing, 10 minutes to go. Yeah, about 10 minutes left. 1-0 down so far. We've just been attacking the whole time now. Yeah. It's exactly 9 minutes. Yeah, not bad. They're still on. Go win that! Huh? No. Okay, Vince things done miracles with it. Vic's thing's done miracles with it. No. It's not that hard either. She hasn't stopped running, truth be told. I don't know how she's still not fucked. Oh no, they want to run with that keeper. Go get that. I'm too. Oh, my cheeks are fat.
Bring it up! Step up!
Yeah, I sent you a message that I would love to be that play. Full got ignored. Oh, you can get fucked then. Go, Millie. It's our ball. Yeah. Anyway, Millie's coming off now. Yeah. Alright, I'll call you back.
Millie, off!
Yeah. She left with Andre. Yeah, he watched a bit of it. Nah. He's gone to the cemetery and that now. And then he took Izzy on the hotel with him. Jason Pritchard still got the bodies.
Always consider the mic to be on, though, is good advice. Always consider the mic to be on. You see it all the time. Well, have they got their names on the jerseys? Silva Brazilian or Portuguese? She's got Batista on the back of her jersey. I like that. I like how Brazilians have their football name as well as their name. Batista. She looks like a Batista out there as well. Ready for battle. Dave Batista was the American wrestler. Yes, with a beard. Yeah, at the back. Yeah, I do too. I had a sticker in the sticker album. They're both showing our age there. If you're joining us now from Poppendetta Park, we have got a slight delay to the kickoff here. There was an injury in the under-23s match before us. That has delayed proceedings here. So we'll be kicking off here, I would say, in about 2 or 3 minutes. slight delay here at Popendetta Park. No ref. So the teams are out on the field, getting ready to go. APIA Leichhardt are doing their team photos. They were just doing a circle of success. Everybody in a circle, everybody side-fiving each other. Everybody in great spirits, as you imagine, for a team that have played 5 and won 5. Quite as boisterous a warm-up here on the left-hand side, on the home side. The Western City Rangers. Had to get used to that, a change of name, of course. Formerly Vancouver Town Rangers. So this is the Western City Rangers. Might go for WCR for short, a bit like Queen's Park Rangers. Team in London. Let's see how we go with that one. Try my best not to trip up on the name. But like you said, no for referees just yet. Our referee today is Jerry Bittas. So he's running the line. 23's game was on before us. Jerry is. I'm sure we will be underway. It was a relatively lengthy injury for us. Penalty was awarded to APIA Leichhardt about 2 or 3 minutes to go. Players stayed down for quite a long time. The penalty was then saved brilliantly. The Western City Rangers keeper to much acclaim. That was just a few minutes to the previous match. That is causing a slight delay here for us at Popendetta Park. So while that is happening, I might just take you through the 2 teams. We will go with the away side first, APIA Leichhardt. Brad Attard has been forced into a change in goal. Sophie Magus is getting married this weekend. And Jacinta Golubowski, who has been her deputy so far this season, is in Melbourne at the moment and will be emerging Matilda's competition. With great credit, I've been told. And so in goal today is the number 40, Paige Cuthill. She was a reserve for the entirety of last season, and Brad told me that she has fully deserved this elevation, and she's just made a terrific save in practice just down below us. So Paige Cuthill will start in goal. The back four will be Maya Lobo, Jordan Jasnos, Mia Golding, and Christina Kacic. In midfield, the ever reliable Mana Walker, Estelle Fagal, and Paige Hayward, and the silky skills of Alyssa Rose. And then up front, incredible combination that they've got so far up front. It is Talia Capitanalis, who was voted by New South Wales as the striker of the month for March. Playing directly beside Ash Leda, the captain. Unbelievably, Ash Leda has got 8 goals so far, 8 goals in 5 games. 2 of those being penalties, but 8 goals in 5 games nonetheless is terrific. She has not been nominated as the player of the month for March. That goes to her strike partner, Talia Capitanalis, who has also been amongst the goals. Her creativity with that left foot of hers, taking corners, taking free kicks, has been a key to this APIA Leichhardt team, who are flying at the moment. Played 5-1-5, scored 14 and conceded only 3. That gives them a goal difference of +11, so absolutely flying. The opposition today, home side, Western City Rangers. Their fantastic new green jerseys. I must say, I do prefer this jersey to the old jersey. It's green with a gold trim. Previously it was green with a sort of a yellowish trim, but I think looks a little bit better. Green with a gold trim. And in goals, they're going to have the ever reliable Renee Kristanovska. The back, they'll have Charlotte Johnson, Alex Hewan, Ivana Galic, and Trista Sierra. In midfield, it's going to be Mariam Mostagimi, Claire Holder, fantastic futsal player, Claire Holder, so we'll see some of her futsal skills, I'm sure, out there today. Despina Basiliadis and Gabi Silva. Gabi Silva, I've been told, a Brazilian player. As most Brazilian players do, they've got a football name as well as their regulation name. So regulation name is Gabi Silva, but her football name in the 99 jersey is the fantastic Batista. I do really like that. She looks like a bad of character. The name like Batista. I'm sure we'll see a bit of that today. Up front, it's Jakili Cook and Rakaya El Faraj. It's a palindrome so far this season for Western City Rangers. They've lost 1, they've won 1, they've lost 1, they've won 1, and they've lost 1. And so the results are the same backwards and forwards. Lost 1, lost 1, lost. So if the pattern is to be completed, they'll be winning the game today. But that is rarely how things work out in football. Now, Jerry Bittas is here now in the middle. He is our match referee, and he's got Hayden Talmage and Hannah Stone. Well, it was advertised as Hannah Stone, but that is very definitely not Hannah Stone down there. So we'll look for clarification on who is running the line. But we know for a fact that Jerry Bittas is our referee today. And the 2 captains are there beside him. It's Renee Kristanovska in the 88 jersey for the Western Sydney Rangers, and Ash Letta, who is the captain for APIA Leichhardt. So looking like we'll kick off about 1:15, which will be about 15 minutes after the scheduled start. Both teams are ready for action here. We're just about to have the toss. And here it comes now from Jerry Bittas. So let's see who has won the toss. Looks like APIA Leichhardt have won the toss. And they're saying that they would like to play from left to right in this first half. But that was the indication anyway. So we'll see now if they swap sides. Ashletta returning back to her team circle. Renee Kristanovska doing likewise. Pausing again, just our two side-on officials just going down to check the nets, as they always need to do. And Jerry Bittas giving the APIA Leichhardt players just a little bit of a hurry up here. And yes, it does indeed look like APIA Leichhardt are going to play from left to right here on your screens in this first half. And the Western City Rangers from right to left. Playing on the synthetic here today. The vast majority of the times where I've been to this ground, they've played on the grass field, which is just behind us. It does look in fantastic nick, I have to say, the grass field, but we'll be playing on the Astro today. I'm getting ready to go just down below us here. Rakia Alfaraj looking full of energy and ready to go. No goals so far this season, though, which is unusual for her. But she will be looking to break that duck, I am sure, this afternoon. And Jerry Bittas is about to drop the ball off for, we will refer to as Batista, Gabby Silva. And Gabby Silva looks like she's going to drop it off to Claire Holt. Will we have one of these interesting kickoffs that we're seeing a lot of in football at the moment? The ball drop down into the bottom corner to get the pressure on straight away. Let's see, David Feeney here alongside Chris Neal, and we are off. Claire Holder gets the ball and she plays it forward. Immediate touch there for Jakili Hook, but she loses the ball, and Lissa Rose picks it up. Rose drops it back for Lobo. Lobo in turn for Gouldy. Back to Lobo again. She's had a terrific start to the season, Lobo. She's been amongst the goals. It's an unfortunate own goal against Sydney University. It's very much out of character. She's been very solid at the back there. This has Fragale and Kacic. You see how they're setting up now. So it's Fragale at the back with Kacic and Lobo in the middle and Golding on this near side. It's Raquel Farage up front, somewhat playing the lone furrow, it looks like, with Hook a little bit behind her, and Despina Vasiliadis as well. Ball thrown forward. Rangers already caught in possession there. Anna Walker just putting the pressure on. Ball is cleared away well, but APIA Leichhardt have won it back straight away, playing it forward. Looking for Ashletta, but Alex Hune is there. Ball is turned over and dropped back now, and Kristanovska has picked it up, her first touch of the ball, the captain. She is urging her teammates forward here. So as we said, Western City Rangers in green with the gold trim. They're playing from right to left here. And Kristanovska is urging her teammates forward. It's a terrific kick, almost getting down towards halfway line. Holder there. Flicks the ball forward, looking to find Al-Faraj. Al-Faraj and Kachik clash. Al-Faraj battling for the ball. So Paige Hayward wins it, drops it off for Rose. And Rose back for Lobo. Down here, lovely little touch from Rose for Goulding. Goulding, space in front for Goulding. Beautiful ball with the outside of her right foot there, looking to release Hayward. The crumbs fall for Capitan Ellis, and then Capitan Ellis for Jasnos. Jasnos going to play Mona Walker into space there. Lovely little piece of play down here below us. Lovely touch from Rose. She's an elegant player. Little one-touch stuff. Release Goulding into space. Nothing came out. Back again with Kristanovska. Another kick out. A longer one this time. Well over halfway. Pulled in the air by Hayward. She's battling away there. A little bit of a tug of the jersey from Despina Vasiliadis. Hang on, says Jerry Bittas. The ball finds its way back for Kacic. And Kacic again for Lobo. Lobo has to play it quickly for Fragale. Fragale gets there quickly and finds Goulding. Goulding with space in front of her. Let her come short. Ball is played long. Capitan Ellis just lets it run past her. Hewan is there as well. The two number 7s. Again, rolls all the way back for Kristanovska. Kristanovska bowls it out now for Galic. Galic calling for the ball back again. Played inside. Galic closing quickly. Good feet there from Ostagimi. She finds Holder. And now Holder in turn finds Johnson. Johnson, lovely little ball down into space. It's Jakili Hook. She stays on side well. Hook. Loses out in the end. And there is Rose again. Lovely feed again. Two green players there around her. She plays the ball into space. Well, I don't think Letta realised that she had that much space around her. But Capitan Ellis pressing hard. Kristanovska does well. Finds Hugh, who in turn finds Johnson. Johnson plays it forward. Little apology there from Al Faraj. He came short. And the ball was played long. And that's an easy one for Lobo. First touch at the back there for Paige Cuthill. She drops it off for Kachich. Just seeing how they're setting up here. Pressing quite high here. Pressing 4 high by the Western City Rangers. Trying to trap APIA at the back there. Haven't quite been able to do it. Played forward for Johnson. Johnson with time and space. Drops it off for Kristanovska. Kristanovska for Galich. Galich inside for Mostagimi. She's pressed immediately by Walker. So Kristanovska again recycles it for Galich. No options really for Galich, so she drops it back again for Kristanovska, who in turn drops it off for Hune. Letta pressing hard, forcing the error there. Ash Letta pressed hard. And the ball sails out. Well ahead of Jordan Jasnos out on that left hand side. Sun right in her eyes there. Doesn't look like that'll really be affecting the goalkeepers, but perhaps players out on that left side. And Mostagimi picks it up, drops it back, finds Galich. Galich plays it outside, a little bit of space to run now. Stiliades looking to make a run. It's dropped inside for Faraj. Faraj back for Mostagimi. Mostagimi is going to switch it across to this near side. She finds Johnson. Johnson's looking for Hook to come short here. She's pressed quickly by Rose. And then Holder is pressed by who else but Mona Walker. Does well, steps around the challenge. Mona Walker plays an advantage, well, briefly plays an advantage to Jerry Bidas. Nothing malicious there, I don't think, in that challenge, but Mona Walker just had her heels clipped. A free kick now. Chance for APIA Leichhardt to send a few players forward. Well, they take it quickly, in fact. Kachich was pressing forward, but Lobo decided to take it short. She drops it outside now for Hayward, and Hayward back for Lobo. Not much in front of her, so she drops it in short. Captain Ellis. Captain Ellis trying to find Fergali. Just finds Batista, who in turn finds Johnson. Johnson playing it forward now. Lobo. Lots of time and space here. Faraj just sitting back. And now Hook comes to press. Gilding does nicely inside. Drops it off for Rose. Back for Rose again. A bit high there for Alyssa Rose. Catches it on the knee. Just find a teammate. But the ball is turned over. And now Batista finds El Faraj. Pulls the ball up beautifully. And then drops it back for Galich. Lovely turn there from El Faraj. Maintaining the possession nicely. And here is Galich. Very elegant player in possession, Galich. Lots of time and space. Chooses to drop it all the way back for Kristanovska. He finds Hewan, and Hewan again for Galich. Galich, little show and go there from Galich. Drops it back towards the keeper. Now Letta, can she get inside here? Letta. Kristanovska saves. Danger shot averted. Letta with the chance. It's a push in the back there. And there is a penalty kick. A penalty kick has been awarded. 6 minutes gone. What colour card? It looks like it's going to be a red card. It's a red card. A red card is shown. And it certainly was denying a goal-scoring opportunity there. Who was the red card been shown to here? It looks like it's Ivana Galich in the number 5 jersey. Just 6 minutes on the clock. They're appealing to the assistant referee. They're saying that there was another defender back there, but Ash Letta had the ball at her feet. It had bounced back from Renee Kristanovska. Looked like she had a chance to shoot. She is caught in the moment of shooting. And the referee's just going to have a double check here with his assistant on this near side. And the assistant was the match referee in the game beforehand. So Jerry Bittas just going over, having a little check. And he's saying, yes, red card confirmed. And what was already going to be an extremely challenging mission here for the Western City Rangers just got that little bit harder. A red card after just 6 minutes for Ivana Galich. And still the penalty to come, of course, here. And looking to make it quite fantastic. 9 goals from 6 games. Miriam Mostagimi has just dropped down to the bench here, speaking with Milan Jovanovic. And Bojan Radmilo, his assistant, just deciding what they're going to do. It looks like they are going to make a change with Ivana Galich off. They'll have to send on another defender, it seems. And who will be sacrificed? Well, we will find out after this penalty is taken by the usually deadly Ash Letta. It's Letta v Kristanovska. Letta, saved by Kristanovska. Fantastic save. Down low to her right, ball comes back in off the line. Still there, cleared away. Terrific defending from the Western City Rangers. What a save from Renee Kristanovska. And then a heavy challenge down here below us. Mia Golding has gone down. And Raquel Farage is going to be called across. So Fergale not best pleased with that tackle. A smile on her face after the tackle. Raquel Farage not really doing herself any favours.
Holly, whenever you're ready, Holly.
Mia Golding will stay down. She's directly below us here, Mia Golding. She's got a bit of a smile on her face. So hopefully she is all right. Yes, big smile on her face down below us. And up she gets, recovered quickly. It's drama here. Not even 10 minutes on the clock. We've had a red card. We've had a penalty. The penalty's been saved. We've had a little coming together here down below us. But, from the Western City Rangers point of view, the most important thing is that the score is still 0-0. Level on the scoreboard, but not level in terms of the number of players. And they will have to play close to 80 minutes, probably more than 80 minutes, when you include the injury time that surely there will be, with just 10 players here. This will be a very challenging proposition for the home side. But as you often find, teams lift when they're down to 10 players, and they've changed their formation straight away. So it's Alfarage, who was up front, it looks like, on her own. And then they've got two banks of four. Mostagimi has dropped back into the centre of defence. But here's Jasnos now. Jasnos with the cross for Captain Ellis. Just over the top. And now Hook is back there, and she plays the ball forward. Here's Alfarage. She got it. Absolutely nobody near her. Rakai Alfarage. That, I think, will be the story of her afternoon. So it's Alfarage up front on her own. There's a bank of four in midfield. Hook has dropped back into midfield with Holder, Vasiliadis and Batista. And then Mostagimi has dropped back into the centre defence. She's picking up Ashleta. Some conversation down below us here. Milan Jovanovic speaking with Bojan Radmillo, trying to figure out what they're going to do. Will they take a player off? They've got Holly Williams warming up in the number 2 jersey. But, no movement just yet. Now Captain Ellis. Captain Ellis, let's fly, takes a little deflection. Trickles through harmlessly from the Western City Rangers point of view, and Kristanovska picks up the goal again, urging her teammates forward, but not too many pushing forward. Chiquili Hook pushing forward, and her coach was telling her just to take a step back or two. And it does look like we will have that substitution. It's Holly Williams down below us, who's getting ready to come on. Who will they sacrifice? Got a decision to make here. Do they sacrifice Hook? Do they sacrifice Alfarage? I think they will probably have to sacrifice one of their more attacking options. Here is Holder. Taking the ball, holding it up nicely, dropping it off for Mostagimi. And Mostagimi back for Kristanovska. Kristanovska found Holder again. Little look up from Claire Holder. I think she plays the ball over the top, but Maya Lobo is there. She drops it off for Goulding. Goulding takes a touch, takes a second, little pirouette. Finds Letta. Now Letta turning, going around Johnson on the outside. Ash Letta. Not many options in the middle, so takes another touch here, waiting for the ball to come into the middle. Comes in there, but bouncing around, not quite cleared away. Good play there from Ash Letta. Went down the right hand side, could see there was nobody in the box. Just waited for Talia Captain-Ellis to get there. And so there is the decision. Well, it's Gabby Silva, also known as Batista, who was sacrificed. And she will be very disappointed with that. But these are the decisions the coaches need to make. So Holly Williams enters the fray. And, Batista, I love the name Gabby Silva, but Batista is sacrificed. And she is coming off on the other side, as you would imagine. Very disappointed, but team first, as they say. And off she goes. Now, great cross there. But, picked up really well. Kristanovska. And using all her experience, taking her time. Playing the ball forward. Alfarage is there. Hook is there. Takes a little touch. Hook. Can she get the second touch? She does really well. Comes across. Frigale. Can't find a teammate for Gale. Just finds just a Sierra in the 10 jersey. Sierra. And drops it back. Push on, go, 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 says Brad Adhart. Excuse me, he's encouraging his team to press hard. And they've got the ball at the back there, the Western City Rangers, because they're not going to have many options in terms of playing the ball forward. So that is good coaching from Colorado. There's another little challenge from Kyle Farage. Seemed to catch the Achilles there of Jordan Jasnos. But Goulding, beg your pardon, Lobo trying to find Goulding over the top. Let's see what they've done in terms of their defence here. To be in the back three now, it's Jasnos, Kacic, and Lobo. Well, Fergale is there at the back four as well, but Fergale pushing forward a little bit more into midfield. Mano Walker pushing on as well. And we see now Batista, the dejected face of Gabby Silva coming back. But, just to add to the intrigue, Renee Kristanovska has now gone down with an injury. We've had it all so far in this game. We've had a red card, we've had a penalty saved, we've had another strong talking to for Kyle Farage and the yellow card issued. But, concerning here for Kristanovska. She's down. It's just below her knee by the looks of things. But, we'll see if we can listen in just down below. Smilo Jovanovic is speaking to his team. Let's see if we can hear what he's saying. In fact, it's Bojan Radmilo, his assistant. Let's keep it compact, he's saying. We've got to work hard. Interesting insight here. Still listening in here to see what Bojan Radmilo was saying. He really wants his team to keep it tight. Urging to work really, really hard. Got to work hard, he's saying. Recovering over on the far side, Kristanovska. It's interesting. Everybody on the Western City Rangers team came together there, listening intently to their coaches, talking about organisation, talking about structure, talking about work rate. Every team sort of ambled across. A bit of a chat with Brad Attard. A bit less structure. Often is the case when there's been a red card. The team with the 10 players knows they've got to work harder, they've got to be more structured, they've got to be more compact. Sometimes makes it a little bit more difficult for the team with the 11 players.
Never winning, sir! Never winning!
So they're expected to have more time and space on the ball, and it's somewhat panning out like that so far, but only 15 minutes gone or so. 16 minutes in this first half. There's a Farage again.
Go across, go across, go across! Go across! Good, keep going, keep going!
Battle follow. Usually when that happens, it's Mona Walker who oftentimes gets involved.
Easy, hold, look, come across!
She brings in for special tackles to bear. Farage. Now Lobo will be driving forward. Nice pass, 20 in particular. Sierra driving forward. Jasnos as well. There's the free kick there. There's Jasnos. Look at the challenge.
Alex!
Options. What options do they have?
You keep the ball, yeah?
Forward with the ball there, Sierra, but nothing really on. Have to just put her head down and run. Jasnos did well.
Keely, get closer, 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 good! Good!
That's Fergale for Jasnos. They're dropping right back. Every single player in the back third, the defensive third there for Western City Rangers. It's going to be all about possession here. Can they do something clever just to break that defence at the back? Jasnos going around the outside. Looking to go around Sierra as well. Good tackle there from Sierra. Touch off the corner post. So Rose is going to take it. Kacic. Lobo heading forward. Paige Hayward heading forward as well. Packed 6-yard box there by the looks of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. APIA Leichhardt maroon jerseys. Right in there, right in among the 6-yard box. Hayward just hovering on the penalty spot. Rose can really whip these quarters in, and she does. Whips it right in. Headed away. Really well there by our substitute, Holly Williams.
Step. Just shade. Double.
Walker looking up. Touch there from Letter. Trying to find Captain Ellis. Can't quite find it. Can't quite find her, I should say.
Relax. Smartly step up. Good.
The goal again. Drops the shoulder.
Let her on. Good.
One of the two options that were outside. Is Capitanilla's close.
Des,
Let's
let's
go. Find
go.
either of them.
Des, let's go.
They will reset again. They'll be counting every minute now.
Get close
This
to
Western City
Rookie.
Rangers team.
Rookie go across. Rookie go across.
Got to imagine that they'll be playing for a draw at this point. Trying to hold out against what would be surely an onslaught from APIA. Kristanovsky, another terrific kick out. Ciliadis. Ricochet comes her way. Options for her, but she gives herself a throw.
Charlie. Next man.
Ciliadis up front. Holder takes a touch. Good touch, drops it back. Gets another touch holder. Plays the ball over the top now. Hook, she's onside here. Hook takes a shot. Fantastic first time shot there. Jakili Hook. 21 goals under 18s last year. She got promoted up into the senior side. 2 goals in the last 4, but she was on to that. Beautiful ball over the top. Great vision from Claire Holder. It's their best chance getting a goal. Ball over the top, something on the breakaway. Hold it nicely. Cut it off the line. Just sailed over the bar. We stay at 0-0. Straight back on the attack, APIA Leichhardt. Get back.
Okay, just 16, yeah.
Options aplenty. That's for Gala.
Follow.
Hayward now is back in the middle of the back four. Inside Milo going for cheap and building. Pressing on just a little bit.
Good, you got good.
Again for Hayward, looking to use every part of the field here. To really drag this Western City Rangers defence around. Lobo. Back for Hayward.
Alex, close the gap.
Back for Lobo. They're just holding their line here.
Close the gap.
Parking the bus, as it used to be called. But, that is a beautiful ball over the top. Throws back control. And just come back over Sierra. Just, 2 banks of 4. Very solid 2 banks of 4 here. Western City Rangers. Just off barrage forward. Looking to press. Capitanilla's. Can she turn? Can she get a cross in? Half blocked down. Easy for Ossaguni. Ossaguni plays it forward. And there is no player within 20 metres of even the halfway line.
Step up a little bit.
Patient build up starts again from Lobo. Down this near side and plenty of space. Lobo. She's to go back there for Gale. It's not far side for Jasnos. Just come inside. Does well, Jasnos. Beats 1, beats 2. She thought that Capitanilla's was going to make a run on the inside channel there. Capitanilla's had dropped down to the outside. The ball is cleared. Easy pick up for Cheech. Finds Hayward. Get the ball forward for Letta.
Relax,
Find
the
her.
ball good. Alex, Ollie,
Does
can we
well.
step him up?
Takes the ball away.
Step him up, 2 steps.
Almost a quarter of the way through this
Clear,
game.
go across,
Western
clear.
City Rangers not quite hanging on at this point. But, definitely staying up very, very defensively. Down to 10 players reminding you. Very early red card here. Ivana Galic. Here's Walker. Walker with the shot. Tipped over beautifully. A great first time shot there from Anna Walker. The ball fell to her 25 metres or so outside from goal. Caught it beautifully. Directly after Kristanovsky. She had to move her feet quickly. Tapped the ball over. Terrific save there. Anna Walker caught it beautifully. Kristanovsky saved it beautifully. It's something all around. It's at the expense of a corner. These dangerous left-footed corners. Capitanilla's has been taking all year. One arm up. Capitanilla's floats it into the back post. Two players rather collided there at the back post. Possession back. Referee slightly in the way there, but the referee, of course, is a player. He apologises, Jerry Bidas, but he's a player. Capitanilla's looking to get the ball onto that strong left foot of hers. Heavy challenge, but she goes again. Capitanilla's with the shot. She would have liked. Kristanovsky takes the ball.
Get on the ball. You're playing football. Yeah, let me get the ball.
Bit of instruction there for Claire Holder.
Okay.
He's, from his coach, you've got to get your foot on the ball here. That's good advice from the coach. If they just play the ball long every time,
Can we
wave
take?
after wave of attack, and it's going to be very, very
Can we
difficult
take?
for them to keep them out. The times that look good. So has got herself on the ball. Get a touch, some sort of possession. Brings the ball well there. Inside for Farage. Pops it over for Mastakini. Space that side. Consigliere pushing a few players forward now. Mastakini looks to get the ball again. It's a touch for Sierra. Sierra. Where she expected Farage to be, but she was not there. A bit more tempo is that hard. Paraphrase for the PG audience. That's what I was looking for from this team. A bit more tempo. Playing the ball around nicely, spreading the play into the side. She does get the hold and recovers really nicely. As well, finds Hook. Holds it up, plays it back. She's caught right there. Walker. Just going to be on top of the ankle there. Mr. Ofsky certainly thought that was the yellow card. Very tough stuff. I think the partner was Kitty Hook who was caught, not Claire Holder. My apologies. So she's also made of tough stuff. She was back up on her feet quickly.
Rookie, step up.
It's back with the tactics here, what the two sides are doing. How they're playing with 10 players, how they're playing with the 11. Those tactics so far appears to be to move his players around quite a lot. Create a bit of a buzz, but then there's no real consistency. Let's see if they can break here, because typically I've put a few players forward. Now Letta plays it outside for Jasnos. Rose there beside her. Citizen Rose stepping back inside.
Charlie, be careful! Where go across? Good, hold! Charlie, come across! Charlie, come across!
Rose not moving down this near side, and she finds her. Walker coming short. She's still out long towards Capitanellis. Sierra gets a touch. Second touch there. Capitanellis is closing quickly. Capitanellis. Good clearance. That's the ball back from Jasnos.
Keely! Oh, central! Get the middle!
Turn.
Step! Hey, Jones, you're going to step up! Come on, Ranger! Good! Relax! Charlie, relax!
Too much on the ball there.
Relax!
Cheech. Take it there from Johnson. Good one. For Hook, and Hook then in the back there, was it? It was indeed. Hook. Even the wars near Goulding. You see the man with quite a few heavy challenges, but she gets quickly. Listen, Rose coming across to take it. A pained look on the face of New Goulding there. I think perhaps that challenge was that she felt more than she was letting on, but it's slight bit of gingerness in the walk there. Rose with the free kick drives it in towards the penalty spot. Very well by Mastakini, but only as far as Fergali. Fergali, that's Capitanellis. Capitanellis, the swap feet there. The ball finds out Farage, driving forward. She's got space in front for Farage. She's got Goulding there, driving forward. She's got Hayward there with her. El Farage still going. Great defending. Hayward. Hayward comes across the front of El Farage. Terrific attitude to the game. Very combative with the El Farage. Driving forward there. Running well. On the break. That's their best chance of doing something. It's Hook, not the first chance. Farage with maybe a half chance, more of a quarter chance there driving forward. Touch inside. It's away from Jasnos as well. Hold her there. Try the middle. Quite do it. Touch nicely. Go to Vasiliades.
Side.
For Rose. For Garland. Jasnos in a bit. They really are mixing things around nicely here in APIA.
Just block the pass, Rookie, come on.
She's coming forward. She drives the ball forward. To get Mona Walker in behind Walker. That's a lovely touch. Gets it down there for Goulding. Goulding floats the cross in towards Letta. Letta takes a touch. Drops it over for Capitanellis. Capitanellis with the shot. Very well by Mastakini. Great defending. And the girls in green. Good defending there. so dangerous, that combination. Letta, Captain Ellis. They're looking for each other all the time, getting the ball, running into space for each other, drawing defenders away, making space for each other. Looks like an absolute dynamite combination up front. But, not been able to break the deadlock just yet. So we approach the 30-minute mark. The lights are on here at Poppendetta Park. It's turning into a coolish night, one of the first cool nights of the year. The clock's changed a week or so ago. As we approach 6 o'clock in the evening on a Sunday evening here in Sydney, we're starting to get just that little bit cooler. Exactly right. Now, go from the back again. Logan for Walker. Flash is there to pressure, forces the error. Here comes Mustagimi. Comes in for Walker. A free kick. Landis has it. She looks to play it into space. Flash to chase. Kacic is there. Flash battling again. Lovely pirouette there from Kacic. Turns with the ball. Finds Walker. Walker. Off the guy outsider. She just come back inside. Cuthill going for the pass at the back. A little pressure there. So they cycle to an outfield teammate. Hayward spreads it across for Walker. Walker just got Jazz Noss. Great run outsider. She checks back inside. Mara Walker plays it forward. And we find Johnson. It's a heavy touch. He's well to get there a second time. Drops it over for Kacic. Jazz Noss. These waves of attack keep coming from APIA Leichhardt. Here comes Walker. Finds Captain Ellis. Ellis closed down immediately. Holly Williams. And the cross comes in. Can Letta get a touch on her? Letta gets a touch. Wide. It's a case that is going to be a goal kick. Injured. Looks like it's Masagumi. Just her ankle, or perhaps just above her ankle. Chance now to get some refreshment. We'll use, says Boyan Radmillo. Water is the one-word answer from Jakili Hook. Likewise. Farage. Jakili Hook down. Speaking again to the management team here. Jovanovic and Boyan Radmillo. Kristanovska coming out, supplying the border for her teammate. Is down. So just over 30 minutes gone. We have quite a bit of injury time here. We had a red card, we had a penalty saved, we had a couple of injuries. Stanovska was down, Sabini was down, Goulding was down. So I imagine we'll have something in the region of 5 minutes of injury time. At the end of this very eventful, still 0-0. First half here at Poppendetta Park. It's the first placed undefeated APIA Leichhardt. It's the 9th placed. It's been a palindrome season, as I said. Loss, a win, a loss, a win, and a loss. So the sequence of results is the same backwards and forwards. Continue that sequence, it would be a win for Western Sydney Rangers, but that is looking at long odds at the moment.
Squeeze in, Charlie, squeeze in, Healy, get closer to Rookie, Healy, get closer to Rookie.
Christian Austin again, taking a few extra moments. Walker is there, that's a really well, looking for Letta. He goes as far as Walker, playing over the top for Letta. Kristanovska controlling the edge of her 6-yard box really well, comes out again. All of her experience being shown here.
Guys, can you get on it, man?
Fantastic penalty save. Supporting her teammates, encouraging them, controlling the edge of the box. Giving them an option there when they're under pressure. Every time. Pressing hard. She's time with the ball here. She needs to, and she does. She finds Johnson. Not many options for Johnson. She finds Holder. Well, Farage. Johnson made a lovely run down the left-hand side here. Farage battles hard, wins the ball. There's that El Farage, not a Walker. So they're coming together, they'll be predicted. Oh, Kristanovska, the ball's gone past her. Kristanovska. Well, the ball went past her there from a back pass. She was absolutely saved by Holly Williams coming back behind. She went to stop it with her hand. I think Krzysztofska realised that if she touches it with her hand from a back pass, that is an indirect free kick against.
Charlie, stay.
Chose to leave it, but lost her footing. Holly Williams in the number 2 jersey came back and cleared the lines. What a way that would have been to concede the first goal after battling so hard and playing so well in defence.
You're going to make it behind.
The best way to concede a goal. There's no good way to concede a goal.
Up. Dead. Next time it's
There's no goal quite like that in the Men's Champions League during the week.
On the touch, rookie.
Battle back well. Holly Williams doing better than that men's team in the Champions League. Chasing back, doing well, clearing it off the line. Somehow, he's staying. Jasnos takes a touch back for Fragale.
Good, Rocky. Just come this way, Rocky. Good.
Rose coming deep.
Rocky, just drop back in a bit more. Drop back in more. Good.
So Rose is back there. Lobo, moving the ball forward.
You're going to engage, Jimmy. You're going to engage.
Jumps outside for Goulding. Goulding's got Johnson there for company. Johnson looking to close it down. Goulding drops it back inside. Next to find Walker. So Walker's caught by Alfarage. Still enough there, Alfarage, to put her off. In terms of Lucy Rose, she's checking for a shot here. Thought about it just for a moment by the looks of things. Found Goulding. Everywhere around the outside. Goulding stepping inside. Now onto her left foot, onto her right foot. Finds Letta. Tackle is there from Jakili Hook. And Alfarage gets there really well. Holder. No real options for Claire Holder. Just has to play the ball forward. So allows the Western City Rangers to reset.
Double, game! Double!
It's an insider, Hook there as well. Goes around the outside goal and down she goes again. Has been in the Warriors new building. And she goes again. Is there a yellow card there, Jerry Biddas? Did you happen to think about it? Charlotte Johnson across. Severe talking to sufficient. Appears to be the decision. See that coming a mile off. Neil Goulding went down the outside. From the Western City Rangers bench, she had a double. Jakili Hook is just too close to her teammate. Hadn't dropped off. Goulding saw that. Played the ball into space. Went around the outside. Johnson perhaps wisely.
From in front!
Perhaps would have taken a yellow card there.
Stop the run!
At the expense of a free kick, which Capitanellis takes. Capitanellis drives it in low.
Done, Alex!
Away well by Huon.
Up! Yes, rookie! Can we catch? Let's go! Full speed, good, Des. Stay there, Des.
Jeff Farage back for Hook again. Johnson.
Let's go across!
She drops it back for Kristianovsky. Brings it forward. So you appear to be running out of steam just a little bit. 5 minutes to go to half time. A lot of injury time, I imagine. To be running out of puff just a little bit. This Western City Rangers side. Finley Hook plays it forward there. So hard. So that we starting to tell. Jasnos floats the ball in for Walker. Can she get there? Ball comes for Letta. Just gets tangled up at her feet there, Ashletta. That is not. The assistant referee on this near side. Flag goes up.
Step up! Rangers, get up!
Very quickly. Getting the ball back. Not standing on ceremony. Rolling it back. Giving Kristianovsky any opportunity to enter the clock.
Come find me! Yes, find me! Them two. Come.
Kristianovsky doing well, taking her time, doing a clap of the hands. And then the clearance right onto the halfway line, which Fragale runs well, but just finds Mostagini. Outside for Sierra. Vasiliadis goes for the ball into space. She's played over the top. Jasnos is there. Gets the touch, Jasnos. Vasiliadis pressing her high. Get the ball and they turn away massively. A lovely challenge there. Great challenge. On that far side by Sierra. Did really well. Fragale turned. She got a lot of space and time in front of her. They're playing the ball out again from the back. It's Goldie. In the ball with you and carries his Brad Hard. There's lots of space. Short ball for Alyssa Rose. Turns, pirouettes. Drops it back for Lobo. Finds Fragale. These two banks of 4 setting up quickly for the team in green. Now Jasnos coming down that left side. Drives it in low. Capitanellis. Ball just evades her. Huon is there. Lovely little turn from Huon. Great touch. Clears it away. Finds Sierra. And Sierra, somewhat agriculturally, just plays it away. We're into anywhere we'll do territory here. Alyssa Rose brings it forward, drops it outside again for Goulding. Goulding. She's got Hayward there with her. Hayward to go around the outside, but Johnson does well. He's the last touch off. Last touch is off the green jersey. This is a referee. We're going to have another corner. Wave after wave of attack. Corners, free kicks, chances from open play. I'd love to see the heat map for territory here. It would be red hot down in this area of the field. Now Capitanellis floats in another beautiful corner, and it's headed, and it's just over the bar. It would probably be her number one target, Capitanellis. It's Christina Kicic. They won the ball really, really well. Connected well, but could not quite find the target. There's a flock of cockatoos, perhaps. Flies overhead. Now Kristanovska again. Plays the ball. Lands it just short of the halfway. That's Vassiliadis battling with Jasnas. Jasnas had 4 options there probably to find. He finds one of them. Paige Hayward. He finds Lobo. He finds Kicic. Just had that chance just a moment ago to open the scoring. Frigano is pressured. And, is pressured really well there by Kai Al-Farouj. Al-Faraj, I beg your pardon. She has worked really, really hard. As soon as the red card came out, she knew that this was going to be a long afternoon for her. She's probably glad of the cooler weather. If this game was 2 or so weeks ago, it would be much, much warmer. That cooler weather. Now, let's show a bit of pace here. A bit of pressure on. Paige Cathill's got the ball at her feet. Cahill, nice composure. Finds Kicic. Kicic plays it long, but just to a green jersey. And the ball is hoofed back in. Paige Cahill comes out. Farage working with intent. If any mistakes or errors or mishandles. Handles it well, does Cahill. Now Hayward, who's got Rose. Rose, Holder in front of her. So she stops and checks it back inside for Lobo. It's now for Gale, back in that quarterback position. Dropping there for Kicic. Hayward calling for short, takes it. These nice little triangles around halfway, but that was not really putting any pressure. The team in green, and this will put some pressure on them. It's Goulding, looking to go around the outside. Plays the ball nicely for Frigale. Frigale takes a touch back inside. Beautiful pirouette. Turns. She's got Rose behind her. Chooses to find Rose. Rose, they're trapped in the corner here. Just a little bit of Alyssa Rose. And, a little bit of futsal defence there from Claire Holder. Gets the ball out at the expense of a throw, which Goulding takes and finds Rose. Rose looking up. What options does she have? 2 or 3 options in the box. Let it there. Let it with the header. Straight into the arms of the very well positioned Renee Kristanovska. He does that thing that all smart goalkeepers do rather. Drops down, drops to her knees, and then plays the ball. Not that long though. Finds Alyssa Rose. Rose only finds Holder, and Holder again. Those lovely futsal skills. A little drag across to maintain possession. And played forward for Al-Farouj. Takes the ball, holds it up nicely. Brings Johnson into it. Johnson, lovely turn there, away from Capitanellis. Johnson inside for Holder, lovely touch. Nice little bit of play there. So that's a little bit of play we've seen in the last 15 or 20 minutes or so. Exactly what Milan Jovanovic was asking for. Get the ball onto the ground, play some football, try to give your defence a little bit of a rest. And that's what they've done. The Bears hit, pressing high. And they've turned it over. Farage with the shot. Hill gets herself behind the ball well. Shot on target. They've got even a whisper of a chance. They've got to have a shot on target. This Western City Rangers side, they've battled fantastically to a player. They can hold out till half-time well. A misstep there on the far side from Julian Jasnos. And that will help run another 30 seconds or so, you would say, off the clock here. They will just be playing for time. Western City Rangers running out of puff just a little bit. They've worked incredibly hard with 10 players. And they will be desperate to hear that half-time whistle. Now Capitanellis steps around one, but not around Holder. Ricochet falls for Frigale. Very purposefully. Drops it off here for Goulding. Goulding. Back for Frigale. Who else? Well, Farage is there, putting pressure on. They're going to go again. Jasnos for Rose. Runs again, Jasnos. Draws 2 defenders with her. Well, gets the pass, in fact, Jasnos. Looking to go around the outside. Can she win herself a corner? That's great defending there from Holly Williams. Gets across, closes down the space, but at the expense of a corner. And it's Alyssa Rose. Alyssa Rose, I beg your pardon, out on that far side. We're looking to swing this corner in again. Multitude of players just inside the 6-yard box. Fergale coming short though. Nobody there with Fergale. Vasiliadis comes, and now here's the corner. Great floated corner in. Rose is there. And Mona Walker is there. And there is the breakthrough. Mona Walker with the header. 44 minutes gone in this first half. And Mona Walker finally breaks the deadlock. A very well-deserved lead here, you would have to say, for APIA Leichhardt. Wave after wave of attack. They were trying to hold out till half-time with the Western Sydney Rangers, but they couldn't. The corner was floated in. And Mona Walker was there with the header. 44 minutes on the clock. The deadlock is broken. Now, this will be interesting to see. Will the heads drop? It was already an uphill battle. Getting to half-time at 0-0, you had to think was the best chance they had of getting a result here today. But, they've succumbed finally to a corner. And it's Mona Walker with the goal. As we approach the 45th minute, as we said, I imagine there's going to be quite a few minutes of time here. There were many injuries. There was a red card. There was on 30 seconds or so when there's a goal. But, header comes in. Now Mostagimi's got the ball just on the edge of the box. Mostagimi drops it outside for Sierra. Sierra floats it in. Jakini Hook is there with the header. All of a sudden, since they've gone a goal down, instead of retreating into their shell and perhaps dropping their heads, they've pressed on just a little bit off this Western City Rangers side, and now it's APIA Leichhardt, who appear to be taking a little bit of time without a goal kick. Paige Cuthill drops it off for Hayward. The two Pages combining. Lobo. Will they change anything? You wouldn't imagine they would. It's still 2 banks of 4. And Farage up front on her own, putting the pressure on. And they're out of possession. And now Hayward coming forward. Drops it inside for Rose. Same pattern for Apia. Patient build-up. A little bit of a press forward. 3 pressing from that bank of 4 with Claire Holder sitting. Now Rose looking to play the ball over the top, but Johnson is there. Wins the header really well. And Mostagini gets a touch for Hook. Hook now plays it forward. Farage coming. Farage is there, but excellent goalkeeping. Paige Cothill. This is not sure if it's her first start, but certainly not as experienced as the goalkeepers that they've had in recent years. Most notably Sophie Magus, who's away for her wedding today. It's great encouragement from Brad Allard, who was delighted with Paige Cothill coming to the edge of her box there, calling for the ball, taking it. That's Christina Kachich backpedaled. Now here come Apia again. Golding playing it forward, looking for Leda. Leda gets a touch. It's her handball there. Going look to pass ricochet off one of our substitutes, Holly Williams. Jerry Burness waves it away. We played 90 seconds about a time. And now Capitanellis. Capitanellis drops it onto that left foot. Capitanellis drives it in low. We've seen Talia Capitanellis do that so many times. Drop the shoulder onto her left foot. Fire the ball in. I remember calling a game that she played in for Sydney Uni, almost identical position. And she played the ball beautifully up into the top left-hand corner as we're looking at it. Past Trudy Simmons. It was Trudy Simmons' Sunday. Trudy Simmons' last game. Capitanellis drove the ball into the top left-hand corner. Looking to do the same thing there. Quite catch it. And Renee Kristinovska got her full body behind it. And picked it up comfortably. 2 minutes of about a time played already. I can imagine we will still have a few more. Sierra is pressured out on that far side, but some lovely dancing feet to get the ball away. Teammate Vasiliadis just stands on the ball, and now chance to break. Leda playing it in for Capitanellis. Can she get in behind there? Again, that battle of the sevens. Hewan and Capitanellis battling hard there. We have to call that one a draw. Capitanellis got in behind. Hewan recovered well. Drove Capitanellis wide. And the one I played across, Jazz Noss. Through the legs of Fergale. Does that count as a nutmeg? I don't think it does. But Fergale certainly saw the funny side of it. She's got the ball again here now from Kacic. She plays it out for Jasnos. Jasnos looking to float the ball in, well, drives it in low in fact, and finds Capanellis. Capanellis looking to go around the outside. A little bit of a push in the back there perhaps from Tyler Capanellis. Yes, there was indeed, says Jerry Bidas. Holly Williams did really well there defensively. Show Capanellis the outside. Capanellis, I wouldn't say in total agreement with Jerry Bidas there. He's an experienced referee, and he just pauses briefly just to remind her that he's in fact the referee, and that we'll have a free kick. 3.5 minutes of injury time played. Kristanovska again taking as long as she can to take this kick. Jerry Bidas, he's copying it for both teams now, Jerry Bidas. Miriam Mostagimi giving it to him in one ear, and Capitanellis in the other. He's an experienced ref, Jerry Bidas. I'm sure it's order for ducks back for him. Now Jasnos out on that far side. Little look at the watch there for Jerry Bidas. And there indeed is the half-time whistle. What intriguing half of football that has been. We had a red card after just 6 minutes. A penalty then was awarded. The red card for Ivana Galic. I have to say, a little bit of a harsh red card. She'd been beaten. Ashleta was trying to drive the ball home. Looked like she was trying to make the tackle, but the foul was committed and a goal-scoring opportunity. The penalty, though, was saved by Renee Kristanovska. Then turned into a rear-guard action for the Western City Rangers, and they held out until the 44th minute. Corner floated in, and Mona Walker rose to hit the ball. Into the goal it went, and that is how we stay at half-time. It is the home side, Western City Rangers 0, the away side, APIA Leichhardt 1.
Still warm it up. Last one, alright, ready? Oh, it's only my head. Why is not? Kiss so much. You like that? Yeah. be okay.
Wait, can someone just scream for me?
So give me like.
You just had Lori's name. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
We are nearly ready for the off here at Poppendetta Park. I can tell you the jackets have gone on at half-time because the temperature has dropped just a little bit. It's David Feeney here alongside Chris Neal, bringing you all the action from what was a very, very intriguing first half. We had an early red card. Ivana Galic took down Ash Letta. The resulting penalty was brilliantly saved by Renee Kristianowska, and we have been told here, we've got our spies from the Western City Rangers here beside us, so let us know there's been a penalty save in all 3 senior grades today. Western City Rangers saved a penalty in the 18s and the 23s, and also in first grade. We'll have to look at the Guinness Book of Records there. That's perhaps a record. But they played fantastically, very well organised at the back defensively. It looked like they were going to hold out till half-time until Mona Walker rose from a corner, won the ball well. I beg your pardon, won the ball well. And the header went goalward. Renee Kristianowska, for the first time tonight, was not able to get the ball away. And so as we start the second half here, we will have APIA Leichhardt playing from right to left. You can see the players just rubbing their hands together. Perhaps the people like Jordan Jasnos, who have gone with the long sleeves, are well advised. Myself, Gale, also with the long sleeves. Alyssa Rose with the long sleeves. All well advised because the temperature has dropped. The temperature has certainly dropped here. Brad Adhard has got a couple of layers on down below us. And his charges are ready to go. Jerry Bidas is our match referee and he gets us rolling. And we're off and running for Gale. Drops it off now for Kacic. Will we see the same pattern emerging in the second half? I imagine we will. And we are straight away looking to see if there's been any substitutions. I can't see any changes, certainly for the girls in green out there. And no changes for APIA Leichhardt either. Now here is our goal scorer, Mona Walker. On the ball, drops it short for Frigale. Gets it back, Walker. And then plays it across for Lobo. Lobo. Out into space for Golding. Golding. Drops it inside for Rose. Rose turning nicely. Looking up, surveying her options. Finds Frigale. Frigale down for Walker. Walker back again for Frigale. I beg your pardon, out for Kacic. Kacic drops it off now for Lobo. Lobo finds Hayward. Absolutely no pressure. They've dropped right back here. Every player in the final third. 2 banks of 4. And then Kyle Farouche just slightly up ahead. Now Mona Walker blows it in towards Capitanellas. Takes a touch, a bit of a heavy touch, but recovers well off the knee. And then leaves it off for Hayward. Hayward himself doesn't quite control it cleanly. But as you'd expect, the team with 11 players have got lots of options, even when there's a slight miscontrol. And they can go again. Kacic for Lobo. Lobo, pass there for Maya Lobo. Looking to find Goulding out on that far side. And so in the second half, as we said, it's the Western City Rangers playing from left to right. They are playing in the green jerseys with the gold trim. They are trailing by 1-0 against the league leaders, the undefeated APIA Leichhardt. Played 5-1-5 so far this season, and they're on course to make that plate 6-1-6. Western City Rangers played 5-1-2, lost 3 so far. Scored 8, conceded 11. Minus 3 coming into this game. That was the case. And that was the state of play. But they conceded just the 1 more so far today, despite heavy pressure from APIA Leichhardt. As I said, weather report, it has dropped considerably here, the temperature. So it feels like the first autumnal match that we've seen. And Ashletta's on the ball. She's fouled there, Ashletta. She drops the ball back for Jordan Jasnos. If you're just joining us for the second half in terms of team news, it's Paige Cuthett in goals. Sophie Magus is getting married this weekend, so she's unavailable for selection. And Jacinta Golubowski, who has played a couple of times this year. She is in Melbourne at the moment for the emerging Matildas Championships. Outside of that, Ash Brodigan unwell this week, so she has not started, and she's not on the bench either. And now Alyssa Rose with a chance to float the corner in. The free kick rather, it's evaded everybody. Now, Paige Hayward looking to get on the end of it there. Very, very dangerous ball played in there from Alyssa Rose into that corridor of uncertainty, as they say in cricket. But, a couple of APIA players, APIA of course in their traditional maroon jerseys, the light blue shorts and the white socks. Of APIA Leichhardt players attacking the ball, and something's going on down below where Kristianowska is having a little exchange with somebody just over on the left hand side of the field here. And Jerry Billis is going to have a little conversation with her. She's happy about something. It's as though somebody is saying something to her down below on the sideline. So just a little bit of foolishness from a couple of supporters down there. I think giving Renee Kristianovska a little bit of stick, and she has indicated to the sideline that she would like those moved on. But back to live action now. It's Ewan. Only finds Capitanellas. Capitanellas wants his touch, but terrific challenge coming in there. The ball is cleared away well. But again, this has happened so many times. Fragale, Cheech, Lobo, Hayward picking up the ball quickly, and here is Fragale again. Looking short for Rose. Rose checks, finds Fragale again. Fragale, a sweeping ball across there for Lobo. And Lobo turn finds Walker. Walker surveying her options. Golding outside her. She finds her. Golding. Lovely dancing feet there, but chooses the safe option. Drops it back for Walker. And Walker again for Golding. Golding looking to play it outside. There's an offside flag there. No offside. Ball comes in now. Letta. Chance. Shot. Just over the bar. Very patient build up there from APIA Leichhardt. Lovely interplay. Golding.
Get the energy back.
Playing the ball with Rose and Walker. Played in. Lovely touch there from Ash Letta. Turned quickly with the shot. And, over the bar it went. Kristianovska still not super happy about something down there. Super happy with the defending from her teammates, but she has been a rock at the back there. To be beaten, but couldn't quite get the ball under the bar there. Now, Sierra, flick on. Finish. Kachic is there. It's time. Sends it all the way back for Cuthill.
Go! Rookie, go!
And she finds Kachic. Kachic chooses to play the ball long over the top, and Walker in behind. Holly Williams is there. Williams, strong challenge from Williams, and then a strong challenge back from Walker. Great battle there. No foul, says Brad Athard. Not sure that Holly Williams was listening there, and eventually it's Williams who concedes the foul. Another heavy challenge. And Jordan Jasnos. A little bit of movement on the bench down below us here. Which is Trudy Camilleri, the experienced Trudy Camilleri in the 57 jersey. Looks like she's going to enter the fray. Just 6 minutes gone in the second half. And, it's a goal kick in fact, and the goal kick is set down by Walker. Wins it really well in the air. Jasnos pressing on Holder. Holder, lovely little lead skill there, as you'd expect from an experienced futsal player. Tempo was up just a little bit. Both sidelines. Encouraging their teams forward. Encouraging their teams into the tackle. For Jasnos. Has the ball in the direction of Fragale, but just finds Mostagimi. Mostagimi changes it back and in for Farage. Farage plays the ball forward. Can Vasiliades get there? Heavy ball there. Hook was looking for the ball. Tries to play it into space for the speed of Vasiliades. Just a bit too much pepper on the pass. Moving to box them in at the back here. Somehow get themselves a chance on goal. They've done well there. They've won themselves a throw in. Of the Western City Rangers. No substitutions just yet. We said Trudy Camilleri down below us is warming up, getting ready to join the fray. Now long throw in coming in here. Long throw in right up towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Farage gets a touch. Kachic is there really well and clears it away, but only as far as Johnson. Johnson floats the ball back in towards the edge of the box. Jasnos takes a touch as far as Holder, and Walker battling hard, but Sierra wins out at the end. Sierra with the shot. Probably the right decision. Trust to Sierra. Haven't had many opportunities to shoot. But, when you've got that chance, when you're 1-0 down and you've only got 10 players, you've got to pull the trigger. And that's what you did now. Boyan Rapmello down below us with a couple of final words for Trudy Camilleri. Before that substitution is made, Kachic is going to play the ball long for Jasnos. Jasnos, lovely touch. Looking around the outside, Sierra is there. But Jasnos gets a brilliant corner in, and the ball is there, and it falls for the usually lethal Ashletta. Bounced up awkwardly just at the last second. Fantastic cross from Jordan Jasnos, who made the run down this near left-hand side. The cross came in beautifully. It evaded all the defenders. It fell to the exact person they would want it to fall to. Ashletta couldn't quite gather up the ball. But another attack coming straight away. Golding drives it in. Vassiliades takes a touch. The ball is played out now again for Sierra. She takes her time, drops back inside. Not many options. And they've turned it over straight away. Jasnos again. Bringing with confidence now after that terrific running shot. Capitanellis with the shot. Really well saved by Kristinovska. She couldn't be 100% sure that wasn't going to just creep into the top corner. So she reached up, plucked the ball out of the sky. And now has a chance to clear. And clears. Maybe as far as Hayward. Johnson is there and wins it. Gets the ball again, Johnson. Can she go around the outside? Wins the challenge. Can she win a third challenge? Wins the third challenge. And she's got some space now. It's 3-on-3. Plays the ball inside from Farage, but Fragale is there. Dropping back really well. Estelle Fragale saw the danger brewing. And then drops short. We're not going to have that substitution now by the looks of things. And looks like it's Despina Vassiliades who was making her way off. And Trudy Camilleri entering the fray. So Vassiliades off, Camilleri on. Vassiliades in the 9 jersey comes off. Camilleri in the 57. On she goes. She is heading straight up front. Just 10 or so minutes gone in this first half. Second half, I beg your pardon. And a chance for the long throw. Decide to check that idea and drop it in short. Now Chiquili Hook drives it in. Has got plenty of time to pick that one up. And she bowls it out in front of her to Lobo. He's got Hayward. Hayward, plenty of time to pick an option. Chooses Fragale. Fragale now for Kachich. Space and time. And then plays the ball over the top again for Jasnos. Jasnos making that run. Can she get there again? Jasnos. She does. Another terrific cross in. That's 2 terrific runs, 2 terrific crosses. 2 fantastic balls over the top. This time from Christina Kachich. Finding the overlapping run of Jasnos. Western City Rangers still after the danger there. Got the ball away well, but the attacks keep coming. Fragale, little trouble with the jersey there from Claire Holder is there. Jerry Bidas gives her an advantage. He had the whistle in his lips, ready to give the free kick, but chose to play the advantage. And let's see if they can get anything from that advantage. Lobo finds Walker. She's got one already tonight. Can she get a second? Oh, she can! A second goal from downtown Mona Walker. Well, she had a great shot in the first half that went just over the bar. She scored from a headed goal from a corner, and now she has got what will surely be a goal of the season contender from downtown. The ball flies over the head of Renee Kristinovska. It had to be an absolute pearler to beat Renee Kristinovska, who's been in fantastic form, and there it is. 11 minutes gone in this second half, and Mona Walker has made it 2-0. 44 minutes and 55 minutes. She gets the hat-trick in the 66th minute. There'll be some lovely symmetry there. But let's hold that thought for a moment. Absolute pearler from Mona Walker. It is 2-0. And APIA Leichhardt, you would imagine, in complete control now. And they've turned it over. Let her with the ball. Let her with the shot. Just away and wide. Well, the net rippled. But from an APIA Leichhardt point of view, the wrong side of the net. Kristinovska, I think, was beaten there. Looking to get 2 goals in quick succession. APIA Leichhardt. They have been really full of confidence this last 5 or 10 minutes. Jasnos coming down this left side. Kachich spreading the ball around. Walker looking confident in possession. And, Walker letting fly from fully 25 metres away. Jerry Biddis just checking the ball there. The ball has gone off into the darkness on the far side. But, we've got 2 match-worthy balls, we feel. And Here comes Kristianovska. She did a great game tonight, has to be said. But penalty save, but header from the corner, not much she could do. And I don't think any goalkeeper in the world, male or female, was stopping that one from Anna Walker. Can they keep their heads up here, Western City Rangers? Lovely little bit of skill there. Finding Holder, playing the ball into space. Farage there, a little bit of coming together between Farage and Jasnos. And they're still battling. Well, the cross comes in. But, it's cleared away well. Now Letta looking to get on the ball, and she does with a beautiful little flick for Rose. Rose has got options. She's got Walker here, making a great run here. But Rose just couldn't quite find the pass. And again, turned over for Gale. With time and space. Beautiful little drop of the shoulder there. Swivel of the hips. And drops it off for Hayward. Hayward in turn finds Lobo. Lobo striding forward now. Ball outside for Golding. Golding gets a touch, comes inside. She's got options. Drops it in low. Capetinellis calling for the ball there, just near the penalty spot. They're playing with a lot of confidence now. APIA Leichhardt. That is all the Western City Rangers can do really, is play the ball away. And Farage has dropped back just a little bit here. Trudy Camilleri is the one player who's up front. So perhaps a change of tactics here, looking to try and hold the ball up with Camilleri. He's a different style of player to El Farage. But now Walker playing the ball outside. Beautiful ball outside. Flag stays down. Goulding floats the corner in. Just over the bar. Just over the bar there. Well, it felt like a corner the way the cross came in there. Natalia Capetinellis looking to get herself onto the score sheet. Not reflection. That was a glorious chance for Capetinellis. Couldn't quite keep the header down. Over the bar it went. It's just attack after attack now. Over half an hour still to go. And really, I think this moves from trying to salvage a point to just trying to keep the score down in reality. Western City Rangers, they've battled very well. But, players like Capetinellis out there looking to get herself in the score sheet. Capetinellis plays it in. Kristianovska does well, and Jerry Bidas showing his pace, getting back down into the middle of the field. These kicks away, clearing kicks away from Kristianovska, been fantastic. And there's another one down to Camilleri. Beautiful piece of skill, controls it. But Walker's there. On the receiving end of a heavy challenge there, Mona Walker. Camilleri, a little wry smile on her face there. I think she knew that was a foul. Protested nonetheless, but once Jerry Bidas gave it a little wry smile, I think she knew that was going to be given. Now Kacic drops it down for Jasnos. A lazy pass there from Jasnos, perhaps feeding the pace just a little bit. Those couple of overlapping runs that she's had in the last few minutes taking their toll somewhat. So she's calling for the ball again. She's in a little bit of space here on this near side. And here is Walker turning with the ball nicely. Walker with court possession. Camilleri does well, but Walker nipping at her heels as you'd expect. And 1-1 now in the Walker versus Camilleri battle. And, trying to take the free kick quickly, and Walker stepped in the way. And she's got herself a quite silly yellow card. And, I thought there was the yellow card in the first half, but the statistician tells us there were no yellow cards in the first half. So that is our first yellow card, and it is for Mona Walker. She's done it all tonight, Mona Walker. 2 goals, the yellow card, running battles with a couple of different people. Trudy Camilleri is the latest person she's got a running battle with. Now the resulting free kick, floated forward. Golding was there, takes a touch, and a second one, finds Hayward. Hayward looking to play it forward, and Camilleri battling again. Can't let her keep that ball in play, she cannot. Now, a couple of subs coming up here by the looks of things. Brad Othard is just speaking to his coaching staff. He's got the entire substitutes bench warming up. I'd imagine a third goal here would definitely. Now, speaking of the third goal, Walker with the shot! Just away and wide. Well, Kristianovska, she was very calm there. She played the ball, didn't find a teammate, found Mona Walker with a chance for a hat-trick. Walker took a touch, took a shot, but immediately Kristianovska, I beg your pardon, she could tell that it was going wide, apologised to her teammates. From our position, it wasn't totally clear. We're obviously slightly at an angle here, being on the halfway line. Looked for a moment as if that was just going to sail in, but away and wide it went. Hope still warming up down there. Jasnos takes the throw, one really well in the air. Clear holder. They're still battling, no heads dropping for this Western Sydney Rangers side. And again, Brad Adart is directly below us in our commentary position here, and he is speaking to the Brains Trust about what changes they might make. Now Jasnos again with the throw. Finds Kachich. And just down below us here, just slightly off the ball. Rakia Al-Faraj does get that yellow card. We thought she'd got a yellow card in the first half, but no, she had not. And Jerry Bidas indicating that not just for that foul, but as referees do, they point to the series of different fouls that have happened and persistent infringement, I think they call it. And Rakia Al-Faraj joins Mana Walker, and Jerry Bidas' notebook. Again, a nice smile on the face of Al-Faraj. I think she knew that one was coming. Jerry Bidas just making a note. Haven't had an outfield red card. Had a goalkeeper red card, but a little bit of shenanigans. And Al-Faraj, there's a little bit of shenanigans going on there. And Jerry Bidas is calling a couple of players over to him. Enough is enough, he says. It's number 7, Alex Hewan there. Just for a moment, Jerry Bidas appeared to be reaching for his pocket. And, the suggestion from down below us was that Rakai Al-Farouj was going to be getting a second yellow card in quick succession. But it was Alex Hewan that Jerry Bidas was speaking to, and now Rose floats in the free kick. It's one well in the air. Hayward plays it back across. Chance for a header there. Blocked away. Well, Lobo had a great chance. Not cleared away yet. Anna Walker was there. Had a bit of a swinger at it there. Didn't quite catch it. Chiquini Hook plays the ball away. Al-Faraj, well, lovely feet from Fergale, but trying to get past Trudy Camilleri there. Lovely bit of skill, turning away, but her standing leg was caught. Trudy Camilleri. Just momentarily looked like she'd been hurt in that, but the plaintive cry was looking for the free kick more so than being injured, thankfully. And now here she is looking for the ball again, and she takes a touch. Turns, looks for the options. Had a half chance to spread the ball wide, but didn't take it. The ball is spread wide now for Johnson, and Johnson floats the ball over the top. Keeper is coming. And Paige Cuthill does well. Comes out to the edge of the 6-yard box and then bowls it out for Lobo, who finds Golding. Golding coming forward. Checks back inside. Finds Hayward. Hayward has got Fergali inside, or in Lobo there. And Lobo drops it off for Fergali. Jasnos calling for it down below us here. But the shorter pass just goes for Kachich. Back again for Fergali. Recycling the ball really nicely here. APIA Leichhardt, as you'd imagine. And a slight change of plan. Mary Mostagimi has pressed forward now. Inside Chiquini Hook. But, they're trying to mix things up a little bit here. But, well, Hewan there was looking to play the ball back for Kristianovska. Kristianovska didn't really call for it, so Hewan has offered an apologetic hand there. Didn't take a touch, didn't drop it back, so played it out for a throw-in, which is taken quickly. And now Hayward, a lovely little back heel there. Looking to find Goulding, didn't quite find her. And, we're 3/4 of the way through this game now. APIA Leichhardt, you'd have to say, in total control. 2-0 up, both goals coming from Anna Walker. A headed goal just before half-time from a corner, and an absolute thunderbolt from 25 metres out, right at the top corner. And Mona Walker has been, from a goal-scoring point of view, the difference between these two teams today. Ashland has had a penalty saved. And, another good chance denied for the red card. Captain Ellis has looked lively. Gala has been terrific on the ball. They've been impressive, APIA Leichhardt. It's been a slightly different game, of course. It was 11 against 11, but 11 against 10, they've been really good. Kachich turned really nicely there. But, Letta is there, touches the ball in. Captain Ellis, can she get on the end of it? Big reaction from the APIA Leichhardt bench there to, let's say, a half challenge. Not really that full of a challenge, but they're competing for everything here, on and off the field. APIA Leichhardt, as Hayward takes a touch. Just finds Camilleri, but she gets the ball back straight away and then drops it off. Walker, will she go again? Looks to be disguising a shot there, Walker. Trying to play the ball in tight for Captain Ellis, couldn't quite find her. Ball is played forward for Gali. Little look over both shoulders there to see if anyone's pressing her. She can see that Camilleri is there, but not in close proximity. So she can take a touch. And she drops it off and finds Kachic. She's looking for it back for Gali, and she gets it. Jasnos still looking for the ball down here on this near side. Jasnos floats it in, and she finds Letta. June is there, gets a lovely touch, and finds Holder. Holder turns with the ball nicely. Finds Sierra, back for Holder. Holder battling again. Capitanellis is there. Capitanellis steals the ball. Capitanellis takes a touch, takes a second touch, drives the shot in, played away, touched out, and touched in. And it is Ash Letta who was there, who touches the rebound in. 3-0 now for APIA Leichhardt. The shot was driven in. Fantastic low shot from Talia Capitanellis. Ball was blocked away nicely from Renee Kristanovska, but who else would you expect to be there but Ash Letta? 3-0. 24 minutes gone in the second half, and it is 3-0. Ash Letta with her compulsory goal. And that now, from Ash Letta's point of view, what a season it's been for her so far. That is 9 goals in 6 games for Ash Letta. Hasn't scored in every game, Ash Letta, but still has 9 goals in 6, which is a fantastic return. And Brad Alhart now looks like he's going to somewhat empty the bench. 3 goals up. And we've got a player down for the home side, Western City Rangers. And Brad Allard is indeed going to leverage his bench now, as you'd expect. 3 goals to the good. By the looks of things, Imogen Lane in the 19 jersey looks like she's ready to come on, amongst others, but very happy with his charges is Brad Allard. It's high fives all round, big smiles. 3 goals to the good, and it's 11 against 10 for what will be the last 20 or so minutes of this game. And it does indeed look like Imogen Lane in the 19 jersey is going to be coming on. You surely can't take Mona Walker off. You've got to leave Mona Walker on to try and get that hat trick. Capitanellis has now got an assist. Letta has got a goal. But we can just hear what Brad Allard is saying here, so we'll just stay quiet for a moment and listen in. Find the free player, basically, appears to be what he's saying. Just find the free player, keep playing football. But, I beg your pardon, just giving that guidance to his team. But, choosing not to make the substitutions just yet. And, we're seeing if there's going to be a substitution for the home side. And it's and in fact, the goalkeeper is going to be making her way off. She's had a terrific game, but has looked like she's carrying a few injuries. And so Renee Kristanovska is going to be making her way off. What a terrific performance. And in the number 3 jersey, Brianna Clark is going to be making her way on. A goalkeeper substitution. We really have had everything in this game. But, a goalkeeper substitution. So it's Kristanovska off, and it is Brianna Clark on in the number 3 jersey. You have to give it 3-2-1 in terms of player of the match. Kristanovska, even though they're 3-0 down, you have to think that she'll be in the mix for some of those points. But, 4 goals from APIA Leichhardt. It's going to be pretty difficult to justify, but she has been, certainly, from the home side's point of view, the standout player here tonight. But, she has succumbed to her injuries. She's replaced by the number 3, Brianna Clark. Fragale again, looking so comfortable on the ball here, stopping, turning, nothing really on. 5 green jerseys around her, bizarrely. So she chooses to play the ball back quite sensibly. The ball has come again now for Rose. Kachic, they play it over the top for Jasnos again. She's getting behind Jasnos, gets a touch, drops the ball off beautifully now. Walker, still Walker, floating around the edge of the box. Walker drops it out now for Letta. Looking to go around the outside. She's got Johnson there with her. Letta looking to get a cross in. Gets Gets the cross in. Good defending there. It's Holly Williams. He's played almost the entire match. Williams came on as a substitute, as we said. Batista off after that red card. They had to sacrifice a player. Batista was the player sacrificed, I should say. Holly Williams came on. Great defending from her there. No substitutions before this corner. Here's the corner now. Capitnellis floats it in. Oh, that's an own goal there, I believe. Touched in at the near post. Everyone has gone to congratulate Talia Capitnellis for a terrific corner. It looked to have come off a defender in green there. 29, almost 30 minutes gone now in this second half. And that is 4 goals to nil. APIA Leichhardt in total control. An own goal there at the near post. Let's keep it going, says Hugh, and let's try to keep our heads up, but it's going to be difficult in these circumstances. 15 or so minutes to go, and APIA Leichhardt leading by 4 goals to nil. Mona Walker with 2. Ash Letta with a tap in from the Capitnellis shot. Capitnellis with the second assist there, and it is Capitnellis who's going to make way now. And it is Imogen Lane in the 19 jersey who comes on for Capitnellis. 2 assists to her name. And Mia Goulding also coming off and coming on in her place. It is Aurelia Collins in the 25 jersey. So shuffling the deck somewhat now, Brad Allard, as you expect. 4 goals to the good. So Lane and Collins on. Capitnellis and Goulding off. But, no let up here. Still battling hard. Here's Elfarage, looking to get her in the outside, but Jasnos is there, does really well, sweeping up. Who else? Estelle Frigala, she's been everywhere. Cuthill, that's the first little bit of danger she's faced. Cuthill, she gets the ball away eventually, and now played out for Johnson. Johnson drops it inside for Mustagimi, into shape for a shot here. Camilleri drops it off for Holder, and Holder drops inside the box. Oh, it's a late challenge there. Is there a penalty? There is indeed. There is a penalty. She needs to be very careful there, just for a moment.
Rookie!
She's already on a yellow. Rakai Al-Faraj
Rookie!
somewhat stood over. The Leichhardt defender Jordan Jasnos. And Jasnos had stayed down here, but ran across the front to Jasnos. And, they're asking for a card there for Jasnos. She's not been booked so far. But, well, they're asking for a red card, which I think is perhaps ambitious. But, the most important thing here is we have ourselves a penalty. And, let's see who's going to take it. I know Claire Holder takes penalties. But, well, the player fouled looks like she's setting up to take the penalty herself. Rakai Al-Faraj.
Yes.
Is she going to take the ball? Let's see. She is indeed. So it'll be Al-Faraj. 32 minutes gone in this second half with a chance for what is surely a consolation goal. Otherwise we're going to have the biggest comeback of all time. And we'll have another penalty saved. We've had so many penalties saved here across the various matches today. Paige Cuthill, can she make a name for herself in the APIA Leichhardt goal? It's Cuthill versus Al-Faraj. Jerry Bidas still keeping everybody back outside a little D. No whistle yet. Here we go. Al-Faraj versus Cuthill. With the penalty, Al-Faraj sends the keeper the wrong way. Drops it into the bottom corner. 4 goals to 1. Surely just a consolation goal. But, he's got themselves on the scoreboard. 31 minutes gone. 33 minutes gone in the second half. 4 goals to 1. Puts a little bit of a better complexion on the scoreline. She has worked very hard. She has earned that. That's her first goal of the season. And she has really earned that. She earned the penalty and the goal, so strictly speaking, that's an assist and a goal in the stats category. It's the only way to get an assist and a goal. If you win a free kick and score the free kick, or if you win a penalty and score the penalty, it counts as both the assist and the goal. So she's off the mark for the season. Now, ball played into corner. Holly Williams is there. Williams as well gets the ball away. Can't quite keep it in play. And, we've got a little bit of messiness going on down here. Renee Kristanovska is off the bench. She's over there speaking to the people who appear to be giving her a bit of a stick on in this half. I like to see that. So a little bit of distraction, but the game goes on. And the ball goes forward. Williams gets the ball. Clears it away. All the way down into the APIA Leichhardt half. And Lobo has got the ball. Finds Hayward. Gets the return pass. Lobo takes the ball forward beautifully. Wiggle of the hips there. Beats two would-be defenders. And now finds Walker. Walker, she'll be desperate to get a chance for that hat-trick. It's always interesting. It's 4-1. If you get a penalty, do you let Mona Walker take the penalty to complete the hat-trick? Or do you let your usual penalty taker Ash Leather? She's already missed one today. Is that the excuse you need to let somebody else like Mona Walker, who's on a hat-trick, take that penalty? But we're just wondering now. Let's see. Walker on the ball. Can she keep the ball in play? She can't. Challenging hard for the ball directly below us, just to Sierra. And Walker, and here we go again. Sierra is there. Hard challenge, and then Walker. Well, a little half suggestion of a kick out there for Mona Walker. She's already on the yellow. She's got to be careful. She's had a great night, 2 goals. Doesn't want to put a blot in the copybook. And now here's Rose on the ball. Elegant as ever in possession. Finds the simple pass almost every time. Finds the complicated pass too when she needs to. She's had a terrific game tonight. And here is Walker again. And closed down quickly by Sierra. Hayward now drops it outside for Lobo. Lobo. Down the outside. Bringing the ball forward now. For the substitutes to combine. Well, Rose running down that far side. And it was Collins out on that far side. Taking a touch to bring Melissa Rose into play. Just a touch too much on the pass there, and it's drifted out. 10 minutes or so to go. A little bit of out of time, you would imagine, too, for those couple of injuries. 10 minutes to go. 4-1 is the score at the moment. APIA Leichhardt in total control, but they aren't going into cruise control. They are still driving forward. Walker again, lovely skill. Drops it back inside for Letta. Fighting hard with Kewen, does well, plays the ball around the outside. It's back to her feet relatively quickly, Letta. Checking for the cross, decides against Fragale. Lovely little back heel there from Fragale. A little bit of champagne football now from the ladies in maroon and blue. And again for Rose. Rose looking up, and she dropped the cross, and she does. Cut out there by Kewen. And as far as Walker, again takes a touch. And drops it out to this near side for Jasnos. Jasnos plays it in. It's held up well. Looking to turn. Imogen Lane there, getting some of her first touches. Is there a foul there? Jerry Bidas. Coming across. What has he given here, Jerry Bidas? Looks like he's given a free kick, but in which direction? It's not entirely clear. I think he's given a free kick to the home side. He has indeed, yes, so it's a free kick. Or the ball, it's going to be a goal kick here. Not totally clear here, Jerry Bidas with the signalling. But mystery resolved. It's going to be a goal kick, which Brianna Clark, our substitute goalkeeper, is going to take. Taking her time now, looking to see who wants to contest here. I think she plays the ball. Walker is there, but can't quite pick it up. Just over her head for Sierra. Now, ball played over the top. She's here again, El Farage. She's got Jasnos there again, looking to go round her a second time. Does go round her, but Jasnos recovers really well this time. El Farage still on the ball there. Drops it back for Sierra. Sierra plays it in. They put it again in the box. Really well there by Kachich. Plays it out for Lane. Lane avoids one and then spreads the ball out. Well, spreads the ball out where at almost every other time in this match there's been a teammate there. But Aurelia Collins out on that far side. Not there. Now we are going to have another substitution here. And in number 32 jersey, it is Shireen Kamib, who looks like he's going to come on. So about 5 or 10 minutes of her playing in the under-23s game beforehand. A very fiery character. There was some sort of an issue around handshakes at the end of the game, and she wasn't having any of it. So she will be making her way on to the field now. And, just to add another little bit of fire to this game. It's been a bit of a fiery game. Red cards, yellow cards, goals, a couple of little battles both ways. Carney heading on. Is it Mona Walker who's going to be coming off? And off she comes. Well, denied the opportunity for the hat-trick Mona Walker. But, high fives all round. And the 32 jersey coming on at her place, Shireen Khabib. So Shireen Carneeb comes on. Rose on the ball straight away. Drops it outside for Collins. Collins, heavy touch from Collins. Recovers well, wins the tackle against Johnson. And looks to drop it inside. And she finds Lane. Lane plays the ball outside for Rose. Rose stops and checks. Returns the favour back for Lane. Lane does likewise. Back for Rose. Rose again for Lane. Delivers, says Brad Haddard. And she does. Delivers it in low. Brianna Clark is there. And does well. Picks the ball up. An awkward bounce directly in front of her. And pressure was on there. Well, Carneeb, our substitute, putting the pressure on there straight away. And Brianna Clark. Let's see which way that goes. That's an APIA throw in. Alpha Resh. Not totally delighted with that decision. And Jasnos directly below us now with the chance to find a teammate. She finds Carnegie pushing the back there perhaps, but not given. Jasnos gets the ball forward. Leda is there. Slightly misread there by Holly Williams, but no damage done. Now comes back again to Hume. She's battled well throughout this game, Hume. It's really going to be a losing effort, but she's battled well. And great chasing there. Carnegie working really hard. She's getting great encouragement from the APIA Leichhardt bench. And there is Jasnos throwing out a foot there, getting a touch. Ball only going to a green jersey. Ball is played forward there. And Rakai Al-Faraj. Wilson's going to stay in there. Kachich does really well. Just lets the ball roll out. And the encouragement coming, I have to say, from Brad Haddard is terrific here. Sends a young player on. Who was looking like she's playing one of her first games, if not her first game. But the encouragement on the sideline here has been terrific. She's chasing hard. She knocked down a challenge there. Brad Haddard on his bench, all up straight away. He's encouraging her teammates to encourage her also, and that is the sign of a very, very good coach. Now, less than 5 minutes of regular time to go, plus those couple of stoppages. Brad Haddard looking like he's going to make a couple more substitutions down here, perhaps. Ball just ricocheting around, a little bit of pinball in the air. Melissa Rose finally drops the ball off to Hayward. But Hayward can only find a green jersey. Jasnos battling back there. Carnegie battling back. And speaking of battling back, there she is again. Al-Faraj has battled very, very hard. Now, Holder can't quite find a teammate. He finds Collins. Collins drops it back for Hewan. And Hewan now playing it forward. But Lane is there. Does really well. Gets the ball forward. As far as Rose, and Rose finds Carneeb, and Carneeb drops it back for Rose. And Rose now out for Jasnos. Rose is going again. Great run around the outside from Rose, picks the ball up. Can she turn with the ball? Good defending from Holly Williams there. She's trapped in the corner, Williams, but manages to play the ball off an APIA Leichhardt leg, off Rose, I think. But, a couple more substitutes coming up here. So it's Ash Letta who's making her way off, referred to as Crofty by the bench, but Ash Letta is going to make her way off. And coming on down below us, we can see is Claudia Lacalandra. Alyssa Rose also coming off. Stella Cameron coming on, and Claudia Lacalandra, who has scored an absolute ton of goals in the under-23 so far this year. Looks like she's going to get her chance with Ash Letta again, referred to as Crofty. Before the name as she heads off, and there is Lacalandra in a 33 jersey, an Irish commentator's least favourite number. The 33 jersey, and she's gone straight up front to into the position where Ash Letta has vacated. And the captain's armband has signed its way now to Estelle Fragale. As we count countdown now towards the end of the game. Probably be delighted to hear that final whistle with the Western City Rangers. It's been a torrid afternoon/evening for them. The first cooler autumnal evening so far this year. And that red card in the first 7 or 8 minutes, really, really crucial. Obviously changed the entire outlook of the game. They defended so well. Oh, a little bit of silliness down there below. It's Jerry Bidas just saying, come on, let's not have any of that. Paige Hayward just stopping the throw from being taken. I beg your pardon. And she's going to find herself receiving a yellow card now, just for a little bit of silliness from Paige Hayward. And Jerry Bidas encouraging her to move away, lest she be on the receiving end of the dreaded double yellow. But Hayward, she's there again, and she wins the ball well in the air. And just finds Claire Holder again. Takes the ball forward into space for Galley's there. Looks up for Galley. She's got pressure straight away. Farage for Galley down into the corner, and then just close the ball out. Just confirming Paige Hayward. Also with the referee's notebook. Very experienced referee here, Jerry Bidas. It's been combustive stuff at times, but he's kept a lid on it really well. And here's another long throw. Comes from Sierra. Shot the ball again. Sierra floats it back in. Directly to Paige Cuthill, who not quite at the second attempt, at the 1.5 attempt perhaps. Gathers the ball nicely. She will clears well, down towards the halfway line. Lakalandra, is there a handball there? No, says Jerry Bidas. Lakalandra still going. Driving towards goal here, Lakalandra. She's got support outside her, but Ewan does really well. And then Lakalandra, with a little bit of push and shove, and she's got herself into the referee's notebook too. Hadn't even put my notepad away. The pen is still out. And so Claudia Lakalandra becomes the third APIA Leichhardt player into Jerry Bidas' book. Kyle Farage on the WCR side. Also there, and of course, Ivana Galic with that red card right at the start of the game. 6th minute, in fact, checking my notes. Jerry Bidas says, just hold on for one moment as I get myself into position. To go. Johnson it is to take this free kick. And she plays the ball forward, but just off the inside of the boot. And away and out it goes. We have gone past the 45 minutes now of the second half. We played 1 minute already of additional time, and by the looks of things, I think both teams will be satisfied to bring this one to a close. A tough afternoon for the home side. But, a terrific afternoon for the away side, and they stay perfect. We've got on the men's side of the draw, a team staying perfect. Leichhardt looking to emulate Sydney Olympic, but got a little bit more defending to do here. Sierra comes forward, now checking inside. It's driven in there, but it's blocked away. And, as I check my notes, in fact, Sydney United's run of wins has come to an end today in the men's competition. So that means that APIA Leichhardt women's team are the only team still undefeated across the men's and women's competitions. Perfect record, I should say. Sydney United and the men still undefeated, but not with that perfect record after today. APIA Leichhardt is still perfect. 6 played, 6 wins, a bucket of goals scored, and very few conceded. Coach Brad Hart is going to be really pleased, you would imagine, with the outcome of this. He's also been able to throw a few younger players on as well. One of his younger goalkeepers has played today, and they've still come away with a convincing win away from home here at Poppendale Park. As we're playing out time just on that far side. Leichhardt playing it forward. They're still trying to get another, what would be just a second consolation goal here. The Western Sydney Rangers. Jerry Bidas, just another glance at the watch. There can't be too much time left. And the throw-in is taken quickly. Mostagimi has got a bit of space in front for Mostagimi for the first time today. As APIA Leichhardt have dropped right back. Just one player forward, it's Lakalandra. And now looking around the outside. So that's been a terrific battle there, this near side. Jasnos against El Rakia. And there is the final whistle. A comprehensive victory here for APIA Leichhardt. Goals from Walker in the first half, and then another from Walker. Goal of the season contender. 15 minutes into the second half. Then goals from Ashlata. An own goal, unfortunately, for the home side. And then a consolation goal for Kaya Al-Faraj from the penalty spot. And so we will leave things here from Poppendetta Park. It is the home side, the Western Sydney Rangers 1, the away side, APIA Leichhardt 4. David Feedy here alongside Chris Neal signing off. And we will see you again soon at the football.
I forgot you were playing. Are you playing the Racing or are you on the NSW?